What is up, my beautiful YouTube family? This hair is a frizzy mess. I don't know what pregnancy has done to me. I don't know if it's because it's raining outside, even though I haven't been outside today. I don't really know what's going on, but welcome or welcome back. I'm going to be covering and updating you guys on my pregnancy from week 17 to week 20 today. It's been a while since I've done a pregnancy update. I was thinking that when I got pregnant that I was gonna be doing an update every single week, but realistically, I'm gonna give you 4 weeks in one single video. I have a whole list. I've been tracking everything in my phone. I'm a note taker, so they just go on and on and on and on. As soon as I think of something, I write it down. Starting with 17 weeks. Well, first I wanna say today I'm 21 weeks and 1 day. Yesterday was my 21-week mark. I ended up finding out at my full anatomy sonogram, which I'll get into, but I found out that I was a little bit further along than I thought. I had to kind of shift everything around because it was a few days off. So based on my new ultrasound and my new due date, which I still haven't talked to my OB yet to find out if my due date has actually changed, or if she's just gonna leave it because it's only a few day difference. My current due date is April 29th, and what the ultrasound tech or the doctor at that appointment, they told me that it was showing that my due date was April 27th, which isn't that big of a difference, but it's also like, which one do I tell people and which one do I say, you know? Okay, so starting with 17 weeks, I felt her move on November 29th, which I thought I was 18 weeks, but at this point I was 17 weeks, 5 days. The whole weeks and days and months, everything, pregnancy, dates, is so confusing, but I want to be as exact with you guys because when I wanted to know, when I still hadn't felt her move yet and I wanted to know exactly how far along were you, how many weeks and how many days. I was starting to get really discouraged and almost like anxiety filled because I was like, oh my God, is something wrong? Why haven't I felt her move yet? A lot of other people have said that they feel their baby move at 13, 14 weeks and I'm 18 weeks. I actually took a clip because I want to document like little huge moments like that, like feeling her move for the first time. And I want to be able to put like a huge video together for her that we can show her one day. So I'll insert this little clip of when I felt her move for the first time. Hi baby. It's so late and I'm sitting here editing your gender reveal video, and I was watching you move in the ultrasound, and then I felt you move for the very first time. All day I've been begging you to move all day long, and I for real had a feeling that it was gonna be today. And I just felt you, and I tried waking him up, but he didn't wanna. That was the craziest thing I've ever experienced. I want you to do it again. Look at me right now. Okay, I love you, good night. I was literally seeing her face on the ultrasound screen when I felt her move for the first time. And it was really cool because a lot of people did tell me like, your baby's gonna move when you need it the most, like when in those moments that like it's really gonna mean something to you, that's when she's gonna move. And it's so true. That could not be any more true. The other day I was talking about her, or I was talking to her about Gerald, and she kicked so hard. I just started sobbing, like she knows. So that was just really cool that she moved while I was watching her ultrasound video. That was insane. I was like, I have a psychic fetus. Something else, during my 17 weeks, I started drinking coffee again. And I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video or not, but in my first trimester, I could not drink coffee at all. I couldn't even think about coffee, like even the smell kind of made me nauseous. So I was so excited when I finally got the taste back for coffee. And then when I had it for the first time in my second trimester, I could really feel how sensitive I was to it. Like my heart was kind of beating out of control. I almost felt like I was on an Adderall high or something. And usually I don't feel coffee. Like I just really like the taste of it. It's not like a pick-me-up, you know? But now when I drink it, like I feel completely energized, and it's not like, oh my God, you're really sensitive to it, maybe you shouldn't be drinking it. It's not extreme. It's just, I could feel a difference drinking it, so. Yeah, so that's really all I wrote down for 17 weeks. I know that there's like been small changes, but really 18, 19, 20 weeks is when things started getting really, really crazy and different for me. Moving on to 18 weeks. Oh my God, I had the worst nightmares this week. They were really dark. Like, they were just really scary dreams. I had a lot of murdering dreams, a lot of running away from people dreams. There was one where like somebody put my baby in my arms and I was like, this is not my baby. Like, just weird, bizarre nightmares where I would wake up sweating, like hard to breathe, trying to reach for Gerald. I mean, your dreams during pregnancy are so vivid, so surreal. Like, they are the most realistic dreams I've ever had. That week in particular, I had a nightmare every single night and it was so weird. It was so weird. I did not like that. Oh, so also during 18 weeks, she started developing eyelashes, which I thought was so cute. I have fairly long eyelashes, but they just stick straight out, you know what I mean? So they don't look long. They've never really looked long unless I curl them and put mascara on. Gerald's eyelashes, on the other hand, are so thick, so full. It literally looks like he has eyelash extensions. They curl. They are the prettiest eyelashes I've ever seen, ever. They're so gorgeous. And so I really am praying to God that she has his eyelashes. I know that she'll at least have long eyelashes, but I just thought that that was cute that she developed little eyelashes during her 18 weeks. What else happened my 18 week? I think that's when I started developing round ligament pain. And I started taking a lot. I mean, I've been taking baths this whole pregnancy, but if I would laugh too hard, if I would make any sudden movement, like I would just feel like a twinge in my stomach and it was so uncomfortable. Also, 17 to 18 weeks, I didn't really notice a difference in my belly. My belly had been pretty consistent from week 16, I would say, to week 20 was when I really started seeing my belly, which I'll get into that. But moving on to 19 weeks, I started experiencing extreme back pain. It's hard to explain because it wasn't just my lower back, it was like deeper and lower than that. It was almost like my tailbone. I don't know if it's because I had done so much laying around. I don't know what it was. And during my 19 weeks, I also started experiencing bleeding gums when I would brush my teeth. And I know that that's like a super normal pregnancy symptom. But I was like kind of freaking out, like, do I have a gum disease? What's going on? But no, it's like really normal for your gums to bleed. So I checked in with my dentist, don't worry. I was exactly 19 weeks when I went to my full anatomy sonogram. And if you guys haven't seen pictures, where are they? They did like a bunch of measuring. They did all the measuring of her organs and bones and her brain and her eyeballs and things that you wouldn't even think about. They measured it and it was so cool because I got to see it all up super close. They also confirmed that she is in fact a girl. Look at this little, oh, you see her all curled up in there. It's so cute. She's still like super alien looking, but I love it so much because yes, she's still alien looking, but that is a full-fledged baby girl in there. Look at this one. This one's like probably the best of her face. And in this one, you can so tell that she has Gerald's profile, which I'm so thankful for because I hate my profile. I have the largest nose in the whole world and he has like literally the most symmetrical, perfect looking face I've ever seen in my life. So I know that she has his profile just by looking at this and it's so cute. I'm so glad. I was praying. This one is really cool. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'll show you. Okay, so there's her nose. That's a nostril, and then these are her lips. You see it? It's like, and then the rest of her face is a shadow. Isn't that precious? So she's gonna have some big, luscious lips, like her daddy, thank God. Oh, so cute. I just love her so much. Everything was super great. Everything was super normal. The doctor said that she looks really healthy, and everything looks healthy with me. I had them check my cervix to make sure that it's not short, because when it's short, that's when they say that you are at risk for early labor, preterm labor. So everything was super great. She weighed 10 ounces at that ultrasound, and that would have put me at exactly 19 weeks. And that's, again, the ultrasound that I found out that I was a little bit farther along than I thought I was. But they also do say that the first sonogram, like the first ultrasound that you ever have, is the most accurate. I just want to know that my due date is the same. You know what I mean? I don't really care. But yeah, so that was my 19-week update. I was still experiencing round ligament pains, taking a lot of baths, extreme back pain, bleeding gums. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the 19 weeks. 20 weeks, a lot of things started happening this week. I started noticing a super, super, super firm belly. And I know that I mentioned this, I think it was in my Q&A video, where I was starting to experience a firm belly, but no, like this doesn't even compare to what I thought I was feeling before. Like, it's insane how round and firm my belly is getting. On Thursday, I woke up and I was like, oh my god, my belly is so big and so round today. But that was the first time that I like actually dressed my bump. You could actually tell that I was pregnant. I went out in public, people were like, oh my god, you're so cute pregnant, and it was such a good feeling and I loved it. And I just can't wait. I don't want to say that I can't wait because I don't want to rush anything, but I just love the fact that I have a true belly at this point. Another thing this week, well, this past week, my boobs have been so incredibly sore. They've kind of been sore throughout my whole pregnancy. They've also enlarged a lot. They've gotten so big. I've gotten so many comments. To me, they're compliments because I'm like, girl, I'm loving this. I'm soaking it up. They've been sore throughout pretty much this whole pregnancy. That was kind of the first symptom that I knew that I was pregnant, was because my boobs were extremely sore. And now they're actually kind of hurting. My nipples are like so sensitive to touch. I've also noticed that my nipples are changing in color. They're getting a little bit darker. And I looked it up and it actually says, which is so amazing and incredible to me, that our bodies just know. When babies are born, their eyesight isn't that great. Your hormones and the chemicals in your body make your nipples darker so that it's easier when you breastfeed for your baby to spot it. Isn't that just insane? I thought that was the coolest thing. Oh, I started getting really bad belly cramps, really bad, like to the point where I have to like resituate. I can't sit down, I can't stand up, I can't lay down, I can't do anything. It's just like so painful. I don't know if it's just because my body is going through so many different changes. I don't really know what it is, but I also know that women develop belly cramps throughout pregnancy because that's just what happens. So I don't think that it's anything serious. I'm gonna mention it to my doctor on Tuesday, my next appointment. We'll see what she says, but I'm assuming it's nothing to be concerned about. Yeah, my stomach gets really tight, round ligament pains coming back. My whole body is so sore. Like every morning I wake up for no reason. I'm just like, why am I so sore? This is so bizarre. At the end of 20 weeks, I started experiencing super bad insomnia. I could not fall asleep for the life of me. When I finally would fall asleep, I would only sleep for like 30 minutes and I would wake up and I would just literally sleep in like 30-minute intervals. And sometimes she's moving so much that like I can't fall asleep. I want to be up with her and feel her moving around, but she will physically not let me sleep. At the end of my 20 weeks, I also started feeling, finally, I feel like I'm starting to feel the true glow. Okay, my camera is seriously about to die. I only have 2 or 3 more things to mention and then I'm gonna wrap it up. So at the end of my 20 weeks, I finally feel like I'm starting to feel the true pregnancy glow, and it's making me so happy. I feel just like a whole new person. I feel wonderful, I feel great. Seriously, like everything really started changing when I felt her move for the first time. That was like the most miraculous moment ever throughout my pregnancy so far. Yeah, that's really all. I'm not really gaining any weight. I haven't gained any weight. I just started gaining weight in my belly, but it's not really even showing on the scale. And I'm getting crazy frizzy hair and baby hairs everywhere. I'm sorry that I have to always end up wrapping my videos super quickly because my camera is always dying. That's just such a McKayla thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so happy and excited, seriously so happy and thankful to have you guys on this journey with me. Also, I am leaving a bunch of links down in the description, a lot of things that you guys constantly are asking me about, and just a lot of different things that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know anything that you want to see. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and if you want to see more, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hi you guys, I'm filming this little snippet on my phone because my camera's dead and somehow I forgot to show you my belly. So at 21 weeks, here, let me get situated. This is my belly from the front. I guess you can really tell when you see it like this. And then from the side, love her. this side. It's a freaking belly. Finally! And it's so firm. Like, I wish that there was a way to explain. Like, it's not just fat. You can seriously tell that there's a baby growing in there. P.S. I love these leggings. I found them at Goodwill. I don't know how old they are, if you can still get them. They're Nike, and they say Nike down the leg. I love them because they have like the longest band in the front, and they're so comfy. They're almost like maternity leggings, because I refuse to purchase maternity clothes. I just feel like they're unnecessary, they're frumpy, they're not for me, okay? And these are really nice because they fit the belly and they're not like uncomfortable or too tight. So yeah, sorry that I messed up. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't think that my camera was gonna die that soon, and I also forgot to show you my belly, so that's all. Make sure that you subscribe and give it a thumbs up and all that stuff. Check out all the links in the description. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching.